in his final, candid interview. Soul legend Barry White stunned fans worldwide by revealing the 6 artists he simply couldn't forgive. Known for his deep, velvety voice and romantic ballads, Barry's career was full of highs and challenges. But behind his smooth exterior was a man who held grudges against certain peers in the music industry, artists whose actions had deeply hurt or betrayed him. This revelation shocked many, as Barry was often seen as a forgiving, larger-than-life figure. Now, for the first time, the truth about those he could never reconcile with has finally come to light. Early life. Barry White, born Barry Eugene Carter on September 12, 1944, in Galveston, Texas, grew up in a modest household. Raised primarily by his mother, he experienced a turbulent childhood filled with hardship and limited opportunities. Moving to Los Angeles as a teenager, Barry's passion for music ignited early. Inspired by the rich sounds of gospel and R&B in his community, despite the struggles, his deep bass voice set him apart, and he began singing in local groups while honing his songwriting skills. Barry's early career wasn't smooth. He faced rejection and the challenges of navigating an industry that was often unforgiving to black artists. His breakthrough came in the early 1970s when his signature lush orchestral soul style earned him massive success with hits like Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe and You're the First, The Last, My Everything. Beyond his music, Barry White was known for his charismatic stage presence and his ability to bring romance to life through song. However, beneath his polished persona, Barry was deeply affected by betrayal and rivalry within the music world. His final interview peeled back the layers of his experiences, showing a man who had endured not just the glamour of stardom but also the bitterness of broken relationships and professional conflicts. This complexity made Barry White not just a music icon but a profoundly human figure, grappling with forgiveness and resentment in equal measure. Number 1. Marvin Gaye. Barry White and Marvin Gaye were both great soul singers, but their relationship was never very close. In his final interview, Barry said that he could never forgive Marvin Gaye for some reasons. During the 1970s and 1980s, both artists watched each other closely and sometimes tried to learn from each other's music styles, but because of competition and misunderstandings, they grew apart. Marvin Gaye was known to be a strong and sometimes difficult person, while Barry White was more emotional and sensitive. This difference caused arguments and kept them from becoming close friends. One big reason was that Marvin sometimes criticized Barry's music, and this hurt Barry's feelings. Also, there were problems with the music business and personal issues that made their relationship worse. Barry said in his interview that some choices Marvin made caused him sadness and anger, and he never forgot these feelings. Even though both faced many problems in their lives and careers, their feelings for each other stayed complicated. Barry admired Marvin as an artist, but their friendship never became deep or strong enough to heal the hurt. Because of this, Barry could not forgive Marvin in his heart. This complicated relationship was part of the feelings behind Barry's music, and it remains a mystery to many fans. It shows that even great artists can have hard feelings about each other, and those feelings can stay for a long time. Barry's A Story About Marvin Gaye gives us a closer look at the real struggles behind the music we love. Number 2. Isaac Hayes. Barry White and Isaac Hayes were both very famous soul musicians, but their relationship was not always good. Barry talked about Isaac in his final interview and said he could not forgive him for some things that happened between them. Both men were very talented and had unique voices that changed soul music forever. Sometimes, when two great artists are in the same field, jealousy and competition can happen, and this was true for Barry and Isaac. Barry felt that Isaac did not always show respect for his work, and this made Barry upset. There were times when Isaac would act like he was better or more important, and Barry did not like that. Also, some business problems between them made things worse. In the music industry, it is easy for misunderstandings to happen, especially when money and fame are involved. Barry said that these problems hurt their friendship and trust. Even though they both loved music and had many fans, Barry believed that Isaac did not treat him fairly. Barry said that he tried to move past the hurt, but some things were too deep for him to forgive. This made their relationship very difficult, and they never became close friends. Barry respected Isaac's talent but could not forget the pain caused by their conflicts. Their story shows how difficult it can be to work in the music business, even for the most talented people. Barry's feelings about Isaac remind us that behind the music, real emotions and struggles exist. These experiences shaped Barry's life and music, making his story more real and human. Number 3. Al Green. Barry White and Al Green were both very popular soul singers, but their relationship had some problems. Barry talked about Al Green in his final interview and said that he could not forgive him for certain things. Both Barry and Al were known for their smooth voices and romantic songs, and they often competed for fans and awards. Sometimes, this competition made their relationship tense. Barry felt that Al Green did not always give him the respect he deserved as an artist. There were moments when Barry thought Al acted like he was better or tried to copy some of his style, which made Barry feel upset. Besides personal feelings, there were also some business disagreements between them. In the music industry, misunderstandings and jealousy often cause conflicts, and Barry said this was true for his relationship with Al Green. Barry tried to talk and fix their problems, but some things were too difficult to forget because of this. Barry never fully trusted or forgave Al. Even though both men loved music and had big success, their friendship stayed distant and complicated. Barry respected Al's talent but could not let go of the hurt caused by their disagreements. This shows that even great artists sometimes have hard feelings for each other. Barry's story about Al Green helps fans understand that behind beautiful music, there can be real pain and challenges. It also reminds us that success does not always bring happiness in personal relationships. Barry's experiences made him a stronger person and artist, but the wounds from these rivalries stayed with him. Number 4. Teddy Pendergrass. Barry White and Teddy Pendergrass were two very popular soul singers, but their relationship was not good. In his final interview, Barry said he could not forgive Teddy for some things that happened between them. Both Barry and Teddy had strong voices and were famous for their romantic songs, but they also had rivalry. Barry felt that Teddy sometimes acted like he was better than others, including Barry. This made Barry feel hurt and angry. There were also times when Teddy did things that Barry thought were disrespectful to him. Because both were very successful, competition between them was strong, and this caused problems. In the music business, rivalries are common, especially when two artists are in the same style and market. Barry said that he tried to forgive Teddy but could not forget the pain. Their relationship stayed cold and distant, even though they had many fans who loved both artists. Barry respected Teddy's talent but could not forget the times when he felt betrayed or hurt. This shows that even when artists are successful and famous, they can have deep personal problems. Barry's story about Teddy Pendergrass teaches us that the music industry can be a difficult place with many challenges, not just on stage but also behind the scenes. The feelings Barry had stayed with him, and he never fully forgave Teddy for those moments. This made Barry's life and music more emotional and real.